Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I know what you're thinking. CGB, it's all good and all, but when I look at my rank, it's lower than my rank was last season, CGB, and I just want the rank to be higher so I can feel good about myself. And sometimes I just want it to go up faster. So I need to play something fast, and I don't want to, but here's the thing, CGB, I don't want to think very hard today, man. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna do it, man. I'm just gonna play some mono white cards. I'm just gonna get my hopeful initiates and my Thalias and my Redains, and I'm gonna stop. Don't do it. There's still hope for you. There are other cards you can play that will smash the ladder quickly and help you rank up without thinking very hard. Gruul, it's still there. It's been there since Kaldheim was released. In fact, look at this core of cards straight out of Kaldheim. We got Jaspera Sentinel, Magda, Brazen Outlaw, Asika's Chariot, and Goldspan Dragon. They have ridden together since the snows of Kaldheim covered this land, and they will leave together in September. They don't have a lot of time left, so give them a shot while you got them. And we're gonna play Gruul. They do have some new friends coming in from new sets. Briarbridge Tracker is probably my favorite. That's why this is called Track and Smash. Because with Briarbridge Tracker, not only do you get to attack the opponent with a body that's immune to Wandering Emperor -2 shenanigans because of Vigilance, but you also get a clue. You can copy that clue with your Asika's Chariot. In fact, you can crew your chariot with your tracker. You can pitch that clue and throw it with Voltage Surge if you absolutely must. In all ways, like the tracker really fits into the deck. You can even copy the tracker with the Reflection of Kiki Jiki, the Fable of the Mirror Breaker being another sweet addition to this deck. One of the huge problems that Gruul had before Fable of the Mirror Breaker was you would draw your Jaspera Sentinel on turn 6 and your Magda on turn 6, and your cards would look very sad. But Fable, turn them into fresh cards, discard those, draw new stuff, find more of the killers that your deck is full of, like Asika's Chariot, Goldspan Dragon, and Halana and Elena. And then we also have Black Market Tycoon. And this little kitty cat rogue is going to crank out more treasures so that your Voltage Surges are always powerful, your Goldspan Dragons always make a ton of mana, and you're playing ahead of curve. Not quite as great as drawing Magda, but does a lot of the same job. So, yeah, take it out, Gruul smash things. Whatever gets in your way, destroy it, attack the opponent, hit them hard. You too can move up the ladder quickly, without turning to the white side of just endless Thalia Redain spam, or the Boros side of, look at me, I curved out again with hopeful, just Luminarch Ass Pirate decks. You don't have to be an Ass Pirate in this meta to rank up fast. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I am wearing the Danger Zone shirt, which means I'm still recording ahead, which means I'm still at Command Fest Indy. If you see me at the Command Fest, please come and say hi. I'm there to meet you. I have some tokens I would love for you to have. I will also sign whatever nonsense card you bring me, even if it's a Jingataxis. If you want a photo, just ask. And if I'm playing a game, that's fine. Just interrupt me. Anywhere but the bathroom. That's all I ask. I'm really there to meet you. It would mean a lot to me. So while I'm away, I am not recording outros, but don't worry, I'm going to tell you that you're cool. But first, I must thank my patrons. We're almost through. This is the last group before I can start thanking new patrons whenever I get a new patron sign up in a video. So a big thank you to the patrons who have been with me for so long. Let's do it!
Thank you to Nicholas Laudadio, Felipe Plant, Miles Carrington, Nair, Cherno Alpha, Adam, Rajat Mittal, Andrew Morrison, and Fletcher Andrews. Thank you very much.
And on that note, let the nonsense begin, because we're going to dive in. I did that backwards. It's fine. This is fine. Because you are cool. Sentinel and a Gold span someday? We're on the play, so we try it. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Maybe we top deck Magda. Turn 3 dragon. Easy. Hit! Nope. You're gonna have to work for it a little harder than that. Let's see what Xander's Lounge Gamer can come up with. Can they kill either one of the Sentinels to make the mana production worse? Yes, they can. That elf got strangled. That is a land off the top. That is not ideal. But we'll show them who's boss. They have basically their 7-card hand against my 1. And they're not acting. That's... ugh. Oh, that's an okay draw. Does it resolve? Yes. I'm still attacking. I like damage when I'm playing Gruul. Rest of the time, not so much. Yeah, that seems pretty good for my opponent. Let's see if they slam a gold span dragon. Iteration. We don't have a ton of clues about their deck yet, but Jwari is pretty unlikely. I'm gonna dump the removal. Well, I might still need a way to kill a gold span, huh? I just don't have many clues. Might be an invoke deck. Yeah, I'm gonna take a risk and dump the removal spells. Resolves. Kill it. Show him who's boss. I mean, just stack your deck, why don't you? 2 iterations? May as well tutor. So what I want to do here is I want to pressure my opponent without playing the Goldspan Dragon, because I want something for the Reflection to potentially copy. I'm going to try to hit him with Den. That resolved. That happened. Invoke Despair, huh? Alright. Still keep them behind the 8 ball here. And Strangle, okay. Yeah, they're trying to manage the game. Drop them to 7. Play out my stuff because if they sweep, I get to cast Den, but I want to play around Invoke Despair, and I want to play around Invoke Calamity, getting Invoke Despair and Strangle. I want to keep the dragon. Alright, they had Burn. Jesus. I mean, I know I played this deck. It's mono removal, right? Alright, this is your chance. Drop them to 3. And we got a 1/1 on the field. They say go. Too many removal spells down the stretch here. But Halana and Elena might be able to plus this, make them deal with the Goblin token, which might free up the Den to hit next turn. Okay, there's the Calamity. What do you get? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's really bad for me. Down to 14. Down to 8, but hopefully they're desperate and they don't draw another instant. Last chance. The only hope we have. Yeah. I think I'm good. I don't need to watch them dirtle for another 10 minutes. That was soul-sucking. On the Play is nice. Green Mana's nice. Fable is nice. We're doing it. We're going the distance. Sentinel? Where's Magda? Where's Magda or my little cat friend? They're holding priority. Might be a spike field, but show them what's up. One, two, baby. What you gonna do? Okay. Voltage surge. The last possible moment. Fable! I look forward to my Jwari. Yeah, okay. Holding priority at every turn. What will they think of next? Double voltage surge on the draw. What a wonderful hand. All right, come on, guys. Little help here. I need more aggression. And I just can't get it from my deck. But fortunately, at least we blanked the turn there. If they're sitting on a counterspell, they had to hold it another turn. Makes me really want to power up Den next turn if they do nothing. They did nothing. I think I do it like this so I can get the layer down. That way if this dies, I'm not missing 5 mana next turn if I have to go for a gold span. They drew whatever removal spell they just drew. Okay, fading. Top decked. Love it. So, Teamer, it's either going to be the version that makes the Body of Research combo, or it's just Goldspan Dragon with Titan of Industry instead of Magma Opus, or whatever other big Hullbreaker Horror, whatever other big play they make. I would play that Teamer deck, but it just looks lame. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, you can splash Titan in your Izzet deck, because mana means nothing in this meta. Good for you, right? Alright, well, they opened the door. Unfortunately, we can't copy the dragon there because we can make the mana, but we have to tap this to do it. We could have copied another dragon and attacked with it, but either way, we only get one. Okay, now we know what they're playing. I mean, if you want to be like that, I'll take it. Got another burn down? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? All right, 2 cards left, though. They had to have something, and right now they don't have Calamity. Well, they don't even have the red mana for the Calamity. They used all their treasure, so this isn't the worst. This is playable. Chariot. Lair. Tycoon. We have Rebuilt. And we have Creature Lands. Manual taps, no. Another card draw effect. Dropping the Calamity, which they couldn't cast. Now they make treasures, and next turn they can. Which would mean burn down the house and Surge or Fading Hope. 2 Furies on the field is interesting. It's pretty strong. We hold it back and power up. I think we power up a Den instead and hold it back. There could definitely come a turn where we slam this and play another cheap creature and just get in. I think we try to maximize damage this turn. All right, down to 3. Can they win? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Body Fury number 3. Just game over. Do they have it? They pass. I assume it's because they have instant speed burn down the house. And that doesn't help because they're going to do it in combat. But what if this were for 6? Well, they'd Fading Hope it. Or voltage surge it, which could also be very bad. We play Halana and Elena and put the trigger on the stack. That's not very good. All right. This should cause them to trigger it. Iteration. Calamity doubled. Cool. Great. See what they do with all of that. It's been that kind of day. You sleeve up Gruul and you throw your entire body against removal tribal. It sucks. Okay. Since they have 2 of them, the second iteration is going to hit. But what are they going to double? Because they also have to stop the damage. Burn down. So is that going to trigger the iteration? Burn down Fading Hope. They only have a 1 mana spell here. Okay. There's the iteration. Where's that pointing? Oh, it's another burn down, and they're going with devils. Okay. And they took one? For no reason? Jesus. They're confident. Well, they've only got 2 cards and they just did their big trick. I would not have taken one there, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, guys, what do we play this turn? It's either Alana and Elena or the dragon. It could be both. I don't think that's very smart. I'm going to play Alana and Elena. Just stack your deck, why don't you? Yeah? Okay. Land off the top is not great, but we'll go for dragon. Resolves. We go for it. Bolt. Okay. They must have something for the dragon. They fading hoped. They must have one more card for the dragon here. It must affect the dragon. Oh, Dwara. Sure, they're going to be top decking next turn. Sure. This has first strike, so they can block. They don't have to block this. They can kill it with a devil. Okay. Yeah, they're going to deal all 3 to Alana and Elena. One more, Alana and Elena. Okay. Off the top. Off the top. Body of research one time. Just draw it, cast it, make a 35-35, and I'll just fly over it and win. How about that? How about that for a deal? Or this would be a great time to draw a big score, right? With no cards in hand. Oh, it was! Called it! Yes! Taste it, baby. Voltage surges, black market tycoons, fables, the frickin' mirror breaker. Let's go. Come on, opponent, give me some cheap creatures to kill. I've just been playing against nothing but control since I started playing this deck. Nothing but control decks. Come on, come on. Feed me. Yes! Ah, I am sustained by this. All right, here comes Black Market Tycoon. Bant Virtuoso. Oh crap. I wonder if if I Boseiju that Spara's headquarters. There's no window in there to like shoot this. So if they don't get the right mana, I gotta save this for the perfect moment. So maybe what I'm supposed to do is Chariot? No, I think I play Fable, right? Play the Fable. Play the Fable, get set up, and if the opponent taps out, if they blink, we can go for the Surge. Okay. You know they've got a protection spell. If we double block here, they'll go for it though, right? Go for it. Go for it. go for it. If not, and I trade, that's fine too. That thing is too threatening. Opponent's trying to play it smart here, but now they just have a Luminarch, which is a lot less threatening. I think we got him a little bit there. All right, what don't we want? I don't need you. Not even sure I need you. I want the power cards. There's a Magda. All right, Chariot. Would have also been a really good turn for Goldspan Dragon, but we didn't get there. Now I need to somehow make a pile of treasures from use Magda to go get a dragon. Okay. Okay, one card left. I'm starting to wonder if they have a protection spell. Well, on the bright side, Chariot is down. Chariot can do this job. Here's Magda. Gotta watch out for the Tycoon's ability here. Copying more treasures doesn't sound like a great call to me. Do I Boseiju that land? What if the opponent flinches? They've been really smart. I don't think they will. If I play this, it's just a lot of damage for me. See what they float. Give me a hint. What are you hiding? Maybe the basics check? Awesome. All right, maybe the joke was on me the whole time, guys. They never had the protection spell. Oh, but I'll take it. We take those. We take those. Swarmy Shambly. How did they plan to ever trigger these? They have no spells. Okay. Seems good. Let's try to pile up treasures for Magda as quickly as we can here. Which means the Tycoon's gonna chill, but I think that's fine. Good game? You've had enough? They've had enough. That game was silly. I don't know what to say, really. Which one was the Morning Star? Was Yosei the Morning Star in Kamigawa? I think it was. Anyway, cool hand. Removal spell, ramp, power. Let's go. Oh yay. If they have the frickin' Bloodthirsty Adversary, I'm just gonna cry. Come on. Luminarch Ass Pirate. Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you get lucky. And you better just take it and run, because God knows it'll turn on a dime. Alright, if the Tycoon lives, we're in a good spot. If they remove it, they use their mana, and they weren't as aggressive as they probably wanted to be. Okay. Alright, this turn's gonna suck. This turn is not going to suck because we finally drew Briarbridge Tracker, a very important card in our deck that's been absent. A sweet curve filler when we don't have Fable. And a heavy hitter for sure. Yep, they felt like they had to burn it. And we still have a card left over. Chariot. The curve is getting nasty. Turn 1 removal spell. Turn 2 kitty cat. Turn 3 barber tracker. Turn 4 chariot. And now the opponent's throwing play with fire at our face. Which is a pretty good sign, honestly, when you have a good board presence. Uh-huh. What you gonna do with that? Attack? I don't know about that. We're gonna do it. Alright, so here on defense, I think we just trade the chariot for it. We still have these creatures to defend. And we get our dragon going. And I think I'll just get this on the board because it's way more useful on the board than in the hand. Once it's off Summoning Sickness, it can make mana. And you never know where we might need another power. Alright, they got Adversary, they get back Royal, I guess. Cat down. Remember that play with fire they went face with? I could have no cats right now, but instead I get to kill their adversary. Let's see if we draw something cool. That's pretty cool. Time to get aggressive with them. See how they like it. Probably the last draw. Goodbye, Boros. Find your victim elsewhere.